Chicken Soup for Little Souls Reader, The Greatest Gift of All. Chapter 2. Give back time. That weekend, Mom tried to cheer me up. When Dad starts his new job, it will be better, Mom promised. We'll be able to do more of the things you want to do. Uh-huh, I said. Maybe you can even go to Pineview next summer, said Mom, brushing my hair out of my eyes. Okay, I said. I didn't tell her that next summer didn't matter. All that mattered was this summer. All that mattered was going to camp with my friends. I hear they do a lot of crafts projects at Hilltown, Mom said. That sounds like fun. You love making crafts, and you'll get to ride a bus there. Yeah, great, I said without meaning it. Then I said something I shouldn't have said. I hate it that my family doesn't have as much money as my friends' families. Mom looked sad. I'd wished I hadn't said it, but that was what gave her the idea. Izzy, she said, you know how Grandpa Mike does his give-back time on Sundays? Grandpa Mike had been doing give-back time for as long as I could remember, but I never really knew what it was. Yeah, I said. How would you like to go with him tomorrow? Asked Mom. I'd go anywhere with Grandpa Mike. Grandpa Mike could cheer me up no matter how terrible I felt. He was just like that. So the next day, Grandpa Mike picked me up on his way to do his give-back time. Where do you want to do this give-back stuff? I asked him. Oh, you can find ways to give back just about anywhere, he said. But for a couple of months now, I've been doing it at the Family Togetherness Home. What's that? I asked. Grandpa Mike said, it's a place where moms and dads and kids stay when they don't have any money or any place else to live. Together we walked to the Family Togetherness Home. I felt a little uncomfortable when we got there. Some of the people wore strange clothes. They looked tired. It scared me a little to be around people who seemed so different from me. But Grandpa Mike smiled and said hello to everyone, as if they were old friends of his. We're here to help these folks, Izzy, he told me. Today we're going to help by passing out the food. Grandpa Mike talked with the people in charge of the volunteers. He introduced me. He told them I wanted to help out. I didn't remember saying that. Those people sure seemed to like Grandpa Mike. Would Madame like another biscuit? He asked the lady. He pretended to be a waiter in a fancy restaurant. Everyone laughed. I pulled on Grandpa Mike's sleeve. What am I supposed to do? I whispered. He brought me over to the counter. A volunteer was spooning out soup into bowls. Help Margaret here, he said, or just look around, see if anyone needs anything. I looked around. I saw lots of people who seemed as if they needed things, but I didn't see how I could help them. A girl sat in the corner. She looked about my age. Her clothes were old and stained. Her hair hung in 2 long braids. They were coming undone because they weren't fastened on the ends. The girl was sitting with her knees pulled up against her chest. She rocked back and forth with a sad look on her face. Grandpa Mike saw where I was looking. He handed me a bowl of soup. Why don't you bring that fine young lady some of this fancy chowder, he said. It looks like she could use some cheering up. I took the bowl. I walked slowly toward the girl. I didn't know what I should say to her. As I got closer to where she was sitting, I almost changed my mind and turned around. But it was too late. Hi, she said. Hi, I said back. You can eat your soup here by me, she offered. Oh no, I thought, she thinks I live here too. No, I brought this for you, I explained. I put the bowl of soup down in front of her. I walked back to Grandpa Mike as quickly as I could. I tried to look busy serving people. Food. I wanted the girl to see that I was one of the volunteers. I looked back at her. She was rocking again, with the same sad look. On the way home, Grandpa Mike said, "I like doing give back time with you, Izzy. You can come with me whenever you want." "Why are those people so poor?" I asked him. "Sometimes people make bad choices, and sometimes they just have bad luck," he said. "But we're all God's children just the same." I knew why Mom had wanted me to go with Grandpa Mike to the family togetherness home. She wanted me to see how lucky I was. I didn't have Pine View Camp, but I had plenty to eat. I had neat, clean clothes to wear. We had our own warm house to live in. I sighed. I knew Mom was right, but I still wished I could go to Pine View. Subscribe for Chapter 3.